contest is set for one fall. Asbury Park, New Jersey. Janela.
You know, guys, we talk so much about five matches. You can say Joey Janela's kind of on his winning ways right now.
Tournament at Double or Nothing, Saturday, May 23rd.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Cody.
Well, you can tell that Cody is leaning up in 2020, I will say safely, is coming up on May 23rd, TNT Championship.
As far as the championship is concerned, but there's a line more than Cody's family. We've seen what Jake the Snake has said about Cody.
Round matchup of Lance Archer versus Dustin Rhodes served two purposes. It punched Lance of his older brother, Dustin.
Yeah, of an ass whooping, I'll tell you that right now. To start the match off with Joey Janela, I can tell you, Fabian, he beat Ray Phoenix, for God's sakes. And he beat Sean Spears.
He has more to lose here than Joey Janela, and Janela has everything to gain.
Cody said, and I agree with
Cody rolls him up.
I agree with this, the fact that
2, 1,
counter.
2.
Great counter. And Cody, the only way is to wrestle, and I agree with that.
Janela rolled him up. Cody got
that this close to Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, little place.
Well, Cody said,
I was going to say about injury.
Right.
Injury's the only.
Get on the chin, and he just did. And they are battling back and forth on Roman Place to get official W merchandise. Get yours now.
Look, gentlemen, sorry, their facial expressions here. Look at the tracks right here, fists and elbows.
I kind of wonder how. I mean, his brother was like taken out, basically.
Yeah, and speculated his
cover. Nelson cover in got a near fall there.
What's at stake? He knows that this is a huge opportunity for Janela down with that leg lariat.
We got a little crowd here tonight. They're distancing. We're playing by the rules here.
Yeah, that's right.
And we're going to have these
for everybody that needs one. It's right here in the shadow of the stadiums.
Testing city, and a lot of folks can't say that. Blood. They couldn't find any blood. But we think he's okay. He is fine.
Janela, man, look at the face.
I talked to Joey Janela earlier today, which is a little entrepreneur. But he's got that gleam in his eye like he's just a little bit ornery.
This might be the greatest get-rich-quick scheme of them all. Cody rolls him out, looking for crossroads. No! Oh! Just
because Cody slipped right off of him and hung himself on that second rope.
Many times unforgiving, can certainly cause plenty of damage. Hey, we also want to let you know we appreciate you watching because AEW Wrestling is
stomp to the back of the head on Cody.
And this is here on TNT. Thanks for inviting us into your home. It's the old Decker in the early 1900s. And they did the Carnival tour. Right. They had the newspapers and the feud before all over everything. And it's on the front page of the paper, and they sold tickets.
That is.
And actually, we see over in cover 1, 2.
Wow.
Round of the TNT Championship Tournament, looking on and cheering on Janela.
Cody have had quite the battles in AEW.
Well, they were friends for so long. AEW, that friendship went to hell.
Cody thrown into the can. And somebody needs to take that air horn away from Sean Spears.
Janela right now seeing an opening here, and he is taking advantage of it.
Yeah, let's see how, because he's not going to beat him with these forearm scissors on the outside.
He's trying to hop up, I think, but Cody caught him on the back and drove.
Evade Cody, I guess. It didn't work.
Yeah, not a lot of.
Janela's having a very extraordinary hair day.
Doesn't he? Janela, who loves to improvise, to do things differently.
Cody saw that coming a mile away. Well, not quite a mile, but it was a good distance.
Janela square on the face.
They have to call Dr. Britt Baker because they're
coming off the stage.
And you can look at anything in this to win this match. He's a winner. He's a winner.
AEW, look at this. Say, well, he can't vie for the world title because of what happened. He's still got to rank him #1, and I think it's good they have him there.
Yeah, inside AEW. Singles opportunity.
And Janela scores. Cody walked right in to it.
Now Janela
will take a big chance.
Nasty Leroy.
Elbow by Janela.
1, 2. No!
Wow, that was close.
And
where the hell is the Janela zone, for God's sake?
It's the Janela zone. We learn something every week, don't we?
I missed that.
Cody took advantage. And now looking for position on the top.
Grief.
My God.
Cody.
1,
he didn't hook a leg.
2. No!
And Janela shows.
Yeah. Tony, you were exactly right. Cody didn't hook a leg, and Janela was able to
have a maneuver like that. You hit as hard as your opponent. And not hook. Yeah, you can see it in his face.
Cody is wrestling angry tonight.
Cody's got Janela hooked up.
Oh, look at that coming out of the cross.
Cody.
He's got him hooked up, but no. Cody counters out.
Man, what a great matchup.
Yeah, it was a great fundamental cover that time by.
You can see Janela wearing the physicality on his face. Oh!
Janela had that very well scouted. He has watched a lot of Cody
on replay.
Or on their 8-track.
Yes, on video.
Big impact. But
he's trying to cover him like right now.
Exactly. Big mistake.
Janela threw everything he had into that clothesline.
He sure did.
As Lara into the Cody Cutter.
That should do it. Stay down, guys. A lot of hard determination.
Well, as I looks on, his eyes locked on Cody, no doubt. Would be on live TV on TNT here on AEW.
Cody
wrestling when he's 17.
Yeah, and Cody said he mentioned it until he was 40. But remember, he said he planned to.
Yeah.
Knuckle arrow there to the forehead of Janela, but Janela answering in kind. Cody finding that out firsthand.
Yeah.
I don't think Janela can out. Me not.
Wow. Cody just, if I can use it, fist of fire.
Janela going hardcore, if you will.
Yeah. Cody is dang. He fooled us.
Oh, the crossroads.
A deadly crossroads. The perfect execution. Both legs neutralized. And a 3 count. A hard-fought, decisive victory for the momentum-building Cody as he heads into one of the great, which will be a physical match, in my opinion, in Cody's career.
And he said,
Cody, I mean, he came into this match prepared, played in his favor, and ultimately he was able to prevail over the...
Does that mean to crown the first ever TNT champ? It'll happen at...
The first ever TNT champion will be crowned. Or will be that...
Gentlemen, please welcome Nyla Rose.
Figure, JR.
Man, it's very intimidating. The big...
From her basketball stand.
Yeah, man. Wow.
She's an intimidating presence. No weight divisions in AEW. And so sometimes she's an athletic young woman, but she just doesn't compare physically.
Point to prove. Almost like she's making an example of Kenzie Page.
Got some tutoring from Ricky Morton. How good does it get, man?
Wow, that's a...
Trying.
Just,
oh, no.
Kenzie's got her hands a hold of a different tower.
Oh.
No, you can't. Calling fans now. We are still trending worldwide, by the way. Hashtag AEW here.
Yeah, getting a good look.
Brett Baker
and
Sheeta.
The number one.
We can never get that top turnbuckle in one move for a
no.
That's there's no damn way I can lose this match.
As Hikaru Shida looks done yet.
It's a slam dunk.
No, she's not done yet because she wants to make a statement here.
A second one, and now flipping her over, hoists her up, and the beast bomb. 1, 2, 3.
Nyla Rose.
Nyla Rose.
Who will be next to step here? She will. Her title at Double or Nothing. Got her.
Sheeta, and now shows it over to Britt Baker, and
Kenzie Page, and then finally the exclamation.
Kazarian got his entrance. He's here in the ring. 8-0 in a singles match. He's an adventure to follow if you're a cameraman.
Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, the Jon Moxley.
Jericho at Revolution on February 25th in Chicago.
He successfully defended his AEW World Championship.
That was a physical encounter as we thought it would be, but Moxley came gets.
Well, something tells me that Hager ain't got all he wants of Moxley. And has 16 wins in AEW. Now, granted, most in
first ever AEW World Tag Team Champion alongside Scorpio. His first singles match since January 2019.
It's a tough draw, as they say. This match
to go one-on-one.
I think that's,
as you mentioned, a veteran and first time in 19 that he's wrestling singles competition.
Role is Frankie Kazarian. What would it mean to Frankie Kazarian, known as a tag guy, beats Jon Moxley?
Oh, look at that. Kazarian goes a few months ago when he went one-on-one with Chris Jericho.
Shoulders down.
And that would be the start of Kazarian's singles run here.
Well,
in AEW.
Scorpio Sky has indicated it's an upset win here by Frankie Kazarian tonight. Because Kazarian could say, hell.
These three guys have been very, very close and been successful. And I get it. I mean,
he's just dogged. I don't know if I've been around anybody in wrestling.
Yeah, top wrist lock, man. Just a balance. Nothing on pay-per-view is coming up on the 23rd. That's right, on cable and satellite providers, pay-per-view on BR Live.
Oh, And another retaliation. I think he's going to fight you to himself. He went to places that he had to go to survive.
Count.
And Moxley doesn't waste any time. He didn't get the pin.
Maneuvers, we love to see guys use the ropes, use the turnbuckles, dive down on the mat.
And Frankie Kazarian so well suited for that. I mean, he began training from the world in years previous. It's only been in the last few years that he's become known as a tag team out firsthand.
What I'm curious about is who will Moxley defend the A? It's going to happen. But who? That's the question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's logical.
Well, you just don't want to get caught in the corner.
And you're not going down. It can be demoralizing down and continue to wrestle.
And if you think back to that match with Jon Moxley away, but as soon as Hager grabbed that chair, as soon as the match shifted.
What a backbreaker by Moxley. When it got out of the squared circle, affecting the world for him.
But Kazarian, I mean, he was doing a size and strength advantage over Kazarian to turn the tables on him. That's right. The Sex Gods, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Hardy. That'll be our main event matchup here tonight. Don't go anywhere.
I see a man that's going to could be the next TNT champion. The Murder Hawk.
And you know, there's revenge. That's okay. There's revenge in the mind. It's also good to see
Frankie, and Frankie fights right back up. Moxley dropped his. Moxley's willing to take the toughest shots a guy can give him, just to give him.
with a head scissor. Look at Kazarian.
Oh, leg lariat takes champion. That headlock is Kazarian,
man.
but he got dumped on the ramp.
That could
Get that checked out real quick. Matter of fact, why don't we take a commercial break real quick?
You're okay, buddy, okay? I got a lot riding on you. All right, let's go, buddy. You got this. Stand up.
We're back live here, ladies and gentlemen, in Jacksonville. The A on hell of a physical contest. They fought out. Of course, Mox
on the floor.
Yeah, Kazarian almost came down on his head, but stated a change in how he conducted himself in this match. He turned it into a slugfest and
take these high risks, and he got kicked right in the face. Did Mox, who's got to be reeling himself. That's instinctive.
yeah, very stunned, very unsteady. Jon Moxley.
Well, we'll show you
On that.
Kazarian springboard in, drop kick, takes the
miss change.
It has, and Kazarian with plenty of force behind.
Everything
DDT.
Kazarian's doing is working. Well, it's their leg hook. Frankie Kazarian that created that near fall.
And Moxley up, but Moxley waist lock.
Opponent's going to land on his head.
Yes, he is. With force. With extra.
Back elbow reversal there by Moxley. Goes off the back.
Adjusted immediately.
That back-
Brilliant wrestling by Frankie Kazarian.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, my God. Close as that.
And Kazarian knows it.
Well, I think Kazarian's showing us a lot. We talked about how much he has wrestled in.
Kazarian is a wrestler. He is a great pro wrestler. And Mox will change arms on you, too. A headbutt.
Kazarian with that shotgun drop kick knocks Moxley back to the corner, but Moxley.
He just indicated the end may be near.
Yeah.
Looking for the paradigm shift, and now, oh, look at this. A little bit of a 3-in-1 there. It's
Bill, I'm sorry, JR, to let him know that it was close to us, but not.
Frankie Kazarian to break the hold.
Funny things when somebody sticks a boot in your face.
You can get your own Double or Nothing I Watch at Home t-shirt at 8. Bill, I'm sorry, JR, to let him know that it was close to a submission, but not.
Kazarian to break the hold.
A man will do funny things when somebody sticks a boot in your face.
You can get your own Double or Nothing I Watch at Home t-shirt at 8.
Out line, Moxley went for the spear through the ropes, but Kazarian countered with the...
To some degree. Moxley stuck his head in. Little match.
And now Kazarian might be making his...
And un-Kazarian-like.
Oh, my God.
It's over. The full Nelson applied.
Oh, wow. Great standing switch.
Oh!
You know, standing switch is such an elementary move, but it takes such great
Kazarian levels. And look at Moxley. Look at Kazarian.
Kazarian very clearly has his bell rung. He is unsteady on his feet. That clothesline and takes Kazarian down.
Man, this is a show.
No, he's going to win it.
Cover, 1, 2, no!
Well, man, these near falls will catch up with you. Just need one more
Ropes.
So now we get to this point in the match where Kazarian has
Really right. Can he close the deal? He's got the momentum. Looks back to his opponent, thinking he's down.
Maybe Frankie thinks he needs one more big move. Who's on the top rope?
He lured him into this, is what he did.
Oh, desperation on behalf of Frankie Kazarian. Now Kaz up top. Goes over Moxley, rolls across the ring, charges in. And Moxley
was trying to
roll
through.
up.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Paradigm shift right out of that.
Turn the shower on.
Wow. What a battle. What a battle.
Here's your winner, the AEW World Championship.
It's in the chamber until he absolutely needed it. The followers just attacking.
Look at these hyenas.
Just had a hell of a match, too.
Where's security, for God's sake?
Yeah, here comes SCU. There's been plenty of problems with SCU and Dark Order.
These men would be arrested, for God's sakes.
And now
Contorted. He bounced off like a basketball.
That's right.
There's no clues about nothing. I didn't see these guys hanging around here
at the airport. But
Sky!
Man, what a spine button.
That's number 10, and that's one of the...
Look at Moxley, for God's sake.
They're not finished with Kazarian either. Both Daniel Scorpio's
complete... Oh. And of course.
Brody Lee. Yeah. That was just...
He's got his followers here. He's got his followers at the hands of the Dark Order.
Oh, Brody Lee with
man.
A massive, very athletic, that's hungry for success.
Listen, it's easy. Hold on.
You put on your very head last week. Energy to lift you up. This, Mr. Moxley, this, I have so much that you desire. I with you in the past. I am a leader, and at any point, any one of these nobles for me, and we truly appreciate. You are the unfortunate soul that has come into something that I desire, I need. Now, Evil Uno, he tells me that you're a reason, and this is a challenge for the AEW. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you are. I don't know what you are. Or if you're just a scared. Answer my challenge, Mox. Or
what do you mean by that?
He said,
it was asked.
The face.
God.
That running kick right in the face. Moxley, somebody stop this.
7-on-1 for the second time. AEW World Championship. And Brody Lee has laid down the challenge.
And gentlemen, he's got the backup to get who says he will be the next AEW champion.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20 of the Natural Nightmares. QT.
She won't back down at all, will she?
No, sir. Not so much for QT here, though, I don't think. Must be a smart, big, bad son of a bitch.
Kate Roberts from Hearn, Texas, weighing 200.
Good God Almighty!
He just wiped out Jason Caden, was looking at the belt. We understand he walked off with the AEW World Championship.
He is the coveted AEW Championship, and man, and nobody thief.
Well, if you want to talk about championships, we are TNT champion here, and that is none other than Lance Archer.
Because, you know, he does work part in the front office, but I think he's looking. I don't know if he's going to be able to back down from an elbow or not like
Good
that.
Lord, what a strike.
Team with Dustin Rhodes, the Natural Nightmares. And so QT is out here tonight.
We'll remind everyone of AEW Dark for great action every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Got a super show coming up this coming Tuesday.
That's right, Tuesday.
He's a target right now. And I want to say, guys, it's just me.
Especially deranged is a good term because I always look deranged, but especially is.
Survival technique by QT, who just got caught.
Steel frame and encloses the ring. Archer. Oh.
Hey. We'll be right back.
right in front of MJF, who will be in action.
That's a clubbing right hand.
Yeah, he is such a hard. I think he's the hottest. He's the hottest in AEW. I really do.
It's got to be either him.
What a throw.
Have you ever seen anything
throw.
like that?
Excalibur's seen everything.
He's a snake.
He's a Hall of Famer. I guess that. Master of the DDT. I guess his last chance for greatness is here and now with Lance Archer. More money.
Probably at least 20%, if not more.
Trying to fight back. Archer's got it all. He's got the demeanor. He's got the size. He lose with all.
And I was sitting home last week in Norman watching this. Uncomfortable to watch.
And there's talk that it may have ended Dustin. We saw what happened at the end of that match.
Yeah, Lance Archer may have.
Everybody! I don't
The
care.
referee asked us moments ago if in matches like this where they become so dominant by one guy go unnoticed. You got to protect both athletes. QT's got that Carl Cox haircut. Live here on TNT. Jim Ross, Excalibur, Tony Schiavone with you. Whatever you say, big fella. Take a look. Oh, athleticism. Look at that throw.
That single-handed.
Every bit of it, and he should. You know, you're right to saying athleticism. It's amazing.
He's been a great athlete all his life. He's professional wrestling's biggest.
He's got speed. He's got agility. That.
There you go.
What are you doing?
She deserved that. Why would she?
Because she's Brit.
Guillotined Archer on the top rope, but Archer catches him by the throat.
Are not taking down the Murder Hawk.
He is fighting for all he's.
That is Enziguri.
And Zagiri.
He thinks he's a Noki.
Well, he had a little offense going here.
Well, there's that one time in Yokohama.
Okay.
Do you remember that match now?
That was in Broken Arrow. Okay. Whoa!
Faith in the Murder Hawk.
He's concerned. He's got to be concerned because QT.
And that was a football-like tackle.
Yep.
Running right.
And QT is set up on the top. This could be the end of the night for Mr. Marshall.
The blackout.
Blackout by Archer. Covers 1, 2. No!
Oh, my God.
Not enough. This is a message right here.
Look,
There's that claw, the EVD claw that the Murder Hawk calls. The shoulders are down, and a decisive, dominating victory. 2 weeks
Here's
in a
your
row.
winner, Lance Archer.
Archer is now 5-0.
He is on a collision course with Cody. And will be crowned. Will it be Lance Archer?
Randy Rose.
Wait, let's Britt. What's Britt Baker?
With Jake Roberts at ring. Britt uses that DDT.
Oh.
Her husband Cody's here, but I'm sure he's either.
The snake that Jake Roberts used for many.
He's not doing this.
No. Oh, God.
That went away in the night. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, and Jake.
Oh, this is
I don't want to see this.
distaste.
And this is what he has brought to AEW.
Can you imagine when Cody found her?
Fuel for the fire for the TNT Championship. Where you got to take a golf cart
yeah.
to get there.
This frankly sickening display.
The symbolism of this is so. My God. Oh.
Well,
Next. Time remaining, more specifically.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing 215 pounds, Kenny Omega.
with Matt Hardy, who's had many tremendous tag matches throughout
Better matches.
Absolutely.
Featuring the Hardys and Dudleys. One of my recruits.
Found in Cameron, North Carolina, weighing 210.
Matt Hardy making his debut. We can't wait to see him in action here. TTA meetings. Can you imagine walking into a parent-teacher council?
Okay, we understand now. We were talking about Chris. Yeah, unsanctioned teeth is right. Take the fight right to him and immediately.
Matt Hardy. Oh man, head first.
Nope. Next week is going to be, you ready for this? Against Pineapple Pete.
All right.
And that's still, the jury's still out on that. Because
The BT bomb. 1, 2, no.
Sammy.
laid him waste on the floor, and
Yeah, no shortage of bad blood.
I like it. Always liked it. And there's Jeremy.
the issue between the Inner Circle and with the event, the arrival of Matt Hardy just adding fuel to the
Keenly aware Sammy Guevara able to get his.
Just going into that entrance tunnel.
God.
Disappeared. the backstage area and leaving Omega.
The only thing the referee can do in a street fight, JR, you know this, is just to count a winner,
That's
right?
it, this environment.
Bryce Remsburg was going to go in and make a 5 count, then he backed up real.
They have many names, folks. Tonight they're sex gods.
Yes, he is. And if you would like a little bit of the bubbly, you can get a little bit of the bubbly. That's right. Drink what Le Champion drinks.
You guys did a great job too, Tony. And right now,
extraordinary times.
Jericho and Sammy are doing a great job. T-shirt.
Sammy needs to get that tongue back in his head. I don't.
Omega's trying to fight it off right now, but to no avail.
In the world, to be that way, you got to know how to. You got to be able to take. Look at him go. He's got those hands taped up.
Look at this, and now Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy back.
Sending Sammy Guevara for a ride.
Elevation to another time.
Hardy goes under and he lays out.
Do it, guys.
Absolutely.
You look at him, man. In the midsection, look at and a
Cover. 2. No, Guevara there.
Now, you know, it's good to see Hardy align himself with the elite. Came to help him out. Look at this. Wow.
Oh, the aluminum baseball bat across the spine of Kenny.
It's a COVID situation.
We understand.
Young family, newborns, and a COVID virus.
Guevara!
Social distancing. And then they come back to bite him in the, you know where.
On the knee pad. Bang! The shot to the back of that.
Men that we see.
And I think that Kenny's tired of Kenny's in AEW, and he's doing damn well. And he can do worse than Matt Hardy.
Well.
That's right. I mean, Kenny, Les Sex Gods holds a victory over all the way back from last year.
How many times have we seen Matt Hardy on a ladder?
My life involved the TLC matches back in the day. Gingerly, tenderly on that table. There's Matthew.
Flattens him. 1, 2.
That's it.
No.
Taking Hager off the apron. Anything goes is right.
Kenny go. Oh, no.
Caught. That he is a difference maker, as if we didn't already know that.
And once again, proving to be a great asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a few seconds. Don't go away and stay with us for pitch.
Jake Hager's presence has been so vital.
Stay with you here in picture, and we'll be back for right here, right now. This one is filled outside the ring.
Let's not forget that Daly's Place is connected right beside you, man. What a draft they had.
I'm a Doug Marone guy.
Yeah, there you go. Doug's our TNT to Shaq Life.
I love that.
Right after the end of Dynamite.
Oh, wow.
There goes our Moscow Mules, Jim.
Yeah.
And Hardy with that big gap. Hardy had been on a roll since his
can in hand, and it's not a plastic trash can. It's a metal trash can.
Omega seemingly neutralizing the Inner Circle's biggest
Without a country, and more specifically, a partner.
Here's the golf. Now, Sammy, not much force on that.
Didn't see it coming.
Right.
And remember, we said earlier that falls count where it's obvious.
The first per score of pinfall.
Or
We'll be the
submission.
money out of it.
How you got to do it? Oh! Omega with the boot up. Blocking, being thrown into that pillow.
Has become a difference maker in this thing since Matt Hardy got put on ice. Sammy, where the hell's Jericho?
Into that steel garage door, quite like the
The running knee. Hager knocked down to his knees.
stack of barricades. I believe they might have collapsed on him. Oh!
There's Jericho.
And he found something and it wiped out Omega. My God.
The abdomen.
Look at Pineapple Pete.
Kenny Omega.
On the other side, just vlogging. Star Maker Jericho, buddy.
Jericho he hurt his own back there, Tony.
Yeah.
See, that.
In a match like this, so many unnatural angles.
I would say to the hospital.
Well, eventually, I agree.
Or a nearby.
Oh, because they're going to need some here.
Omega shattered that spine of Chris Jericho.
There's no love in.
I think that's Damascus emerging from the ice.
He's going to start the golf cart. He's going to run over somebody. God.
Commit these events.
Yes. I believe he's got he's got it in gear.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
On ass. And,
oh, my God.
Jericho moved just in time. Shot.
And Sammy Guevara immediately checking on LeChamp.
Now they're heading out toward the field.
He's down Sammy Guevara.
Sammy's running like a scalded dog. That was
Did he
a
get
clean
creamed?
shot, and Sammy got clipped.
Oh,
man's
cart. Yeah.
For Andre.
Damascus looks to be ascending.
He's ascending all right. What are we watching here tonight?
Saying the same thing.
And look at here, kind of interrupted there.
Yeah, Kenny 10 feet in the air here.
Tableist interruptus.
Maybe.
Omega took down 3 men and may have hurt himself as well. Omega's on top of his game here tonight, fellas.
Yeah, he is just throwing caution to the wind.
Or Santana and Ortiz.
Circle right now has the numbers.
The numbers. It's always a
returning here to Dunt, and now they've got him.
Several weeks ago, just decimating and trying to break Matt Hardy.
Now Kenny Omega being brought.
As great as Omega and Matt Hardy are, numbers are too great.
It's got to be academic.
God, the powerbomb on top of that cart.
This is deadly. It's sinister. It's a career shortener.
And Hager just dragging Omega by that choke. Oh, the Judas effect.
Omega down. The Judas effect caught him. Falls count anywhere. And Jericho and Guevara, with the help of their friends, the entire inner circle has defeated.
Here are your winners.
Omega and Hardy.
Of Jericho. Run over by the cart a couple of times and
absolutely laid waste.
Look at this is the road to Double or Nothing. And win Shack Life.